direction. Staring at the ceiling with thoughts on how to expand it. Game ain't shit.
Yo,
I'll get to it.
Project Vision 10, man. This your homie Railroad Gutter. Young men from the projects with a vision to better their circumstances, building from the ground up, putting 10 on everything. Hold up, because my seat is going down as we talk. Is that shit on record? Because I'm getting low, you heard? I'm getting low and I'm about to start drinking you niggas under the bar.
He'll knock the air out the motherfucking hydraulics.
Huh?
Oh, it's live here. We back here at the bar.
Don't delete that.
We ain't deleting nothing. Where's that shit back up?
All right, come on.
That nigga let him know it's heavy in the game.
Yeah, word up. I'm like,
He heavy in the game.
all right, come on. You ready? Yo.
Doing it over?
Yeah, hell yeah. We got to do a little intro. That's a blooper, though.
That's a blooper for real.
Yo. Show homie Railroad Gutter, man. Project Vision 10, young men from the projects with a vision to better their circumstances, building from the ground up, putting 10 on everything, putting that fly shit on, and jumping in front of cameras. This is episode number 10. Big 10. You feel me? That's how we do it. Listen, usually y'all see us on the other side. We interviewing, live pulling up and all that. But this time, people want to know some questions. We got some answers for them. You know what I mean? 10th episode, we're going to make this one special. So now, we on the other side, and we making it happen. Got my man right here. You feel me? Mr. Pour Me Up. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into these questions and get y'all the answers.
What is Project Vision?
Project Vision is young men from the projects with a vision to better our circumstances, building from the ground up. Meaning, no matter what it is, whatever it is, and you don't even necessarily have to be from the projects. It's just if you got your mind and your vision set on something, just don't stop until, you know what I mean, you get to where you need to be. And being that we're from the projects, I just always had a vision of getting up out of the projects, even though I'm out of the projects now. But sometimes this is for the people that's still in the projects. And if you have a goal, just try to reach it, man, and just don't give up. And make sure you always got your eyes open on your vision of what it is that you're trying to get done and what you're trying to accomplish.
And Project Vision is whatever it mean to you. Because I done heard some wild, where those people put it together themselves. Remember True Villa?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it was dope what he said. You got to go back to the YouTube and check that out.
And 10. Where 10 come from?
Well, that's the 10 building, baby. Building 10. Born and raised. That's like the real name of a 1981 McCarter Highway. But it was building 10 because every building had a number on it. So
right.
That's where the 10 come from.
Right.
So repeat the statement again.
Young men from the projects with a vision to better their circumstances, building from the ground up, putting 10 on everything.
So what made you guys want to create your own business?
Well, back, I got it. Back some years ago, and I say 2013, 2014, I do music and all that. So I used to always hashtag Project Vision. Hashtag it. Never knew that people was paying attention to that hashtag. I used to hashtag it under my music, under pictures, under photos, everything. Didn't know, and added in my songs and everything, but I didn't know that people was paying attention to that hashtag. And one time I went and got some personal hoodies pressed up. I put on one hoodie, not for sale. I just wanted it to get fresh for the day. I put the hoodie up, and the demand for the hoodies was going crazy, right? After they going crazy, I fall back, still hashtagging it, not thinking of nothing, and then bam, me and my guy right here. Yeah, pick up from right there.
Well, I was, pandemic kicked off. I'm doing TikToks because my kids do TikToks. And I noticed the TikTok I was doing with them was going crazy. 44,000, you know what I mean? Doing some real numbers. So I'm trying to get them involved and trying to get them to do something. I feel like I got a house full of characters anyway. Let me do it with them. This shit was like pulling teeth. Nobody wanted to do nothing. Niggas start. As soon as I bring it up, I'm trying to find creative ways to bring it up. Wasn't working. So sitting there talking to him, venting, saying, well, what I was trying to do and how they was acting. Next thing you know, he like, yeah, I'll fuck with you. I'm like, that's all I need to hear. Ball game, let's do it. So I'm like, yo, what we gonna name this shit? And nigga said, yo, let's go with Project Vision. I said, shit, this nigga been already plugging that shit from way back. I'm like, all right, let's go. And that's where the shit was born from.
And after that, we just hit the ground running. Like we hit the ground running. We made sure we LLC'd it and did everything like that. Made sure we was able to use the name.
INC, LLC, all that.
Yeah. Yep. Made sure we was able to use the name, and then we just like we said, we just hit the ground running from there. And with the sweaters, I had leftover sweaters from when I pressed up sweaters and people was requesting them. Mm-hmm. Some people never came and got their sweaters, and I ain't mad at you. So what I did was I ride up to my man's job. I said, here, word up. I walked in there, yo, I'm about to come see you. Came, went, grabbed the sweaters up, gave him the sweaters. I'm like, it's only right you have them. And they was just his size. Wasn't that on point? They was just his size, right?
I let you know it was God's
so then, after that, he goes home and do a TikTok video. And he put the orange one on and the baby blue one on. And that shit went haywire.
Yeah.
Who originally made the first shirt, the first Project Vision shirt that you had?
Well, the logo.
The logo. Salutes to Cuzzo, Sean West. Sean West made the logo back in probably 2015. He created the logo with the upside down mic and everything like that back in 2015. Salutes to Cuzzo. We appreciate that. After he made it, then the first pressing was the homie Choice. He did the first press of the Project Vision hoodies that we got, the original ones that y'all see.
That's the one when y'all see with the upside down mics.
So that was from Choice. So Choice pressed that up, and then I gave him the hoodies, and then he did the shit. And after that, it was just on from there. Once he put it in the TikTok video,
went crazy, Mo. It was like, yo, I want that blue one. I want that orange one. I said, oh yeah.
How long did it take for you guys to get like the name and like the corp or LLC? Like that was a long process.
Oh hell no!
Was that fast?
That shit was. My bro Jermaine, appreciate you. I gotta get the name. I'll tag it in here somewhere, but because it's business. But I called him up and told him I wanted to secure the name because it wouldn't make no sense of pressing up a whole bunch of shirts and doing all that, and come to find out that's somebody else's name. And now you can't go as far as you want to go with it. So I called him up, sat right here at this bar, called him, hey, yo, this is what I'm trying to do. He asked for my information. By the time we hung up, my emails was ringing off. I had all my stuff done. It don't take long at all.
One thing, we are from Newark, New Jersey. North Grafton Avenue Projects. I don't know if we said that in the beginning, but that's where we're based out of. That's where we're from. Salutes to the whole North Side. Salutes to the whole Essex County.
So your first shirts had a logo on it, and now your second, third, and fourth shirts have another logo on it. Was it the same person that created the logo?
No.
Nah, Sean West did the first logo.
Okay.
And then I had this kid up in Atlanta, and my man put me on to him. I went to him, and he made the logos. I just explained to him what it was about, and that's where the wing came from. That's where the Bartawk came from. Now the other Project Vision with the mic up, right?
Yeah.
He got that done
like this.
Yeah,
See, we got if y'all notice, the original ones have the upside down mic. We got the newer ones with the flipped up mic, and we also have the other ones with the upside down mic as well. But as far as the Bartawk logo, me and Lau on the phone chopping it up, and we'll get to that. Go ahead.
So, well, you kind of did. Where did Bartawk come from out of Project Vision?
Hey, yo.
Let's talk about it.
Listen, one day we sitting down here. This was our lab right here. Before it came to set of the show, this was our lab. And we back there pressing up shirts and
learning
doing
the
all
process, learning the process of
So
blood, sweat, and tears of pressing up shirts because we started knowing nothing.
nothing at all.
At
Never
all.
pressed up a shirt a day in our life, but I just couldn't see what we was trying to do and actually paying somebody. So at that point, I was trying to cut out the middleman everywhere I go. So if I cut the middleman out, that's more or less we have to spend. So we sitting down here, we pressing up shirts day and night every weekend. Turn around, we sitting here one day, and we was already talking about, doing something like this, but Bartawk wasn't really on the mind like that. We just didn't know what we wanted to do, and we didn't know what we wanted to call it. So at that point, one day he said, "Man, turn that camera on."
I was sitting in the same
Right
seat
there.
right here.
He said, "Turn that camera on." He said, "Yo, we're about to record something." So I'm like, "All right." I turn the camera on. I come over here, and once I come over here, he put them bars down.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it, I throw it up on TikTok.
No, ho.
Yeah.
Ho. Not to cut you off. But we rap. I rap. We stopped it. I said, nah, look, we're going to do it over. We're going to give y'all the whole rundown of where the drinks come in to play and everything.
Yeah.
I'm rapping. I messed up a few times. We wanted it back. We're going to do it over. So each take, I'm thinking of something different. I said, yo, as I'm rapping, whenever you feel like shit getting crazy, pour up a drink. He poured a drink up. Then I'm like, and then after that, we did it. We was fucked up. If you look at that first episode 1, we was fucked up, and it was probably like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit. We was in body.
I was trying to introduce the nigga to the beat.
I'm telling him like, yo, bring me in on the train. Like, what?
It was like off guard.
Yeah. So,
instead of me just talking like, yo, Project Vision, Bartawk, we doing that. That shit was like the beat going. I'm like, Project Vision.
Yeah. Right.
So if you listen to the first, like, was it first, second, what's the name?
Yeah, now that's the first episode.
Yeah.
And they noticed we ain't had no bar talk, nothing. It was just a raw episode. I got the orange jacket on, the hat. Just a regular day.
I think I stay in uniform. I think I had.
Yeah, you was in uniform.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then as it's going on, I'm telling him, yo, pour up. And then it's like bars at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we first was thinking, like, fuck it, bars at the bar. And once we put it up on the TikTok, right? You made the TikTok, threw it up. We forgot about it.
I threw it on TikTok and left it there because my thing was I thought it was TikTok, throw it to Instagram, Facebook. But when I threw that to TikTok, I didn't feel comfortable with it. You know what I mean? Because of me. You know what I mean? Listen to the first one.
That was March 22.
So at that point, it was just sitting there. Now, I guess he go in there and
September.
start looking. That was September?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, hell yeah. It was September. I was trying to find something to
It was
post.
24 hours a piece.
September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
So,
trying to find some shit to post.
24 hours a piece. He dip up in there. He throw that motherfucker up there. So when
on
he throw
Facebook and Instagram.
so
It never.
he throw it up there, I wake up and I hit this shit and I'm like, ugh, this nigga really threw this shit up here. Threw it up. I'm like, fuck it. I'll never tell him pull shit down. It's up. Man, we go to 24 hours a piece.
Wasn't that like one of the first TikTok posts of the Project Vision page, right?
Yeah, it was around about.
So
Yeah,
that shit was way down with 40 views.
It's all the way down there. So we go to 24 hours a piece. Motherfuckers like, yo, I'm trying to come up on Bartawk. I'm trying Bartawk. And I'm sitting there. We out here networking, selling shirts. Because shout outs to Quee. She gave us a room on her table.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
So we got shirts up there. And motherfuckers walking past like, yo, Bartawk. Yo, I'm trying to get on it. Bartawk. So a lot of niggas talking to him. So I'm in the background. I'm listening. I'm like, damn, Bartawk done grew legs. I said, this shit gonna be crazy.
And the way
I jumped right on it.
And when I posted it on that morning, it was that night. I was saucy and I needed something to post. So I woke up the next morning, I'm like, fuck it. And I just put it on the Instagram and the Facebook. And the way I lined it up, I put episode. It wasn't no episodes. It wasn't even a show. I just put episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, once we went to 24 hours a piece that evening, everything was wildfire.
Heard that shit go.
That started that
So
for real.
Once I heard that shit, I jumped right on the horn with my man from ATL. And I told him what it was, because he always want to, what is it? So he can get his vision. Because I just, look, this is what I need a logo for. So he's like, what is it? So I'm telling him exactly what it is, what we done talked about. We got the bar, we're going to be interviewing, niggas going to be rapping and blah, 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 blah. He was like, yo, you a fucking genius, yo. I'm like, nah. I said, that's me and my nephew shit. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, nigga genius. I'm like, fuck you talking about? I'm like, all right, just do the logo. That motherfucker did that logo, sent that shit, sent like 2. I sent it to him. He like, yo, that's hard. I'm like, all right, we gonna go with that one. And I see why he say genius now, because that shit went somewhere I didn't think it was gonna go.
Yeah, we made that shit up talking on the phone. That logo too.
Mm-hmm.
Riding on the phone, it's like, yo, because
he
I'm
came
like, the microphone.
He came up with the microphone. I said,
like,
yo,
nah, it gotta be something different.
I said, we did the microphone. We keep doing the microphone. I said, yo, Bartawk, I said, we gonna have the headphones. That nigga said, that shit dripping in the glass.
Said, oh, what about some music dripping in the shot glass?
I said, yo,
like a Beats by Dre shit. And he like, and when we saw that fucking logo,
it was over.
So where did y'all plan on this going?
To the top.
No, I'm saying as far as, was it just gonna be rap, business, entrepreneurship?
We wanted everything. We wanted, it started with the bars, and we was like, not him, but I'm sitting here like, yo, we gonna lose people if we start shifting, because we already had the idea, like, we gonna have rap, R&B, business, fucking poetry, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But being that everything was coming, it was, the rappers, the artists, they coming, and I'm watching every episode after episode, and now it got me kind of like, damn, this shit going, I see it moving. I'm like, if we shifted, so now in my head, I'm like, we're gonna have to make another show that's gonna cater to all, the business, this and that. You're like, nah, we at the bar talk. Like and I'm like, yeah, we are at the bar talk, bars or bar talk, like when you in the bar.
Exactly.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. Yeah, we could do that. So that's what it is. It's not just for the artists, like
so
for
do
rappers.
y'all have any different like females gonna come, or
yeah, we looking for it.
We had one scheduled already, but unfortunately, COVID and shit like that. So shout out to her, what I mean, for letting us know. So she was like, I'm not gonna bring that up there, because at that point she didn't even know. She just knows she was around somebody with COVID. So it's like, all right, cool. So we did have a female scheduled at that point, but we got a couple of females in mind.
And Bartawk is just not for females. It's not just, it's for everybody. Everybody, whether you're a business owner, trying to get your business going and you want to promo, you want to come up here and tell your story, but it got to be it got to have a good ending to it. You just can't come up here and tell just any old story.
It can't be negative with though you was killing the streets and you still killing the streets.
Right.
It's like, nah, man.
Right.
I need to be glorified.
Yeah, it's like, what I mean? You started off here.
You started from the bottom.
Right.
Now you're here. Whether it's a job,
yeah,
it don't have to be nothing like you have your own business.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean? Your transition. You got a story to tell. But if your story is still being told because you stuck in the street and you still in the street and ain't nothing else going on but the street.
Mm-hmm. It ain't to be told on this platform.
What advice would you give your young viewers and viewers around your age group that have a thought process of creating or making a business?
Hey, I mean, whatever. Listen, it ain't gonna start until you put it in motion. So you can sit there and talk about it day and night. But if you don't take action and start taking the first step, or doing some research in what you're trying to get into, watching the people who have done it before you, then it ain't gonna go nowhere. But long as you stay consistent and keep doing what you're doing. Right. And another thing is try to surround yourself with people that's actually doing what you're trying to do. Because if you keep surrounding yourself with the same people that, they just doing, BS, and every day you make it your business to go around the BS, you just lost a whole nother day. You did nothing to go towards your vision, your dream.
Yeah, and just turn whatever it is you're gonna do. Like you said, just do it. Like we didn't know what we was doing when we turned the camera on. We ain't know what we was doing. We was pressing up shirts, and the feedback been good. I mean, you're not going to sell a shirt every day. You're not, all your views is not going to be the same. Some days going to be better than the other. You know what I mean? But just don't stop and just keep going.
Another thing is,
it ain't no direction to this shit. It's no instruction book.
If it is you selling something, you know what I mean, whether clothes or items, whatever it is, don't focus on your people. Don't look for it to come from your people. There's trillion people out here. Focus on them. Because all you need is every one of them to buy one. You know what I mean? Your people gonna buy but so much. Well, your people ain't gonna rock with you until everybody else rock with you. So don't sit there and listen to, because people gonna talk about you. You're gonna hear all type of wow shit from people that you least suspected. It's gonna come. Don't let it discourage you.
Yeah, because you have a lot of them that, you know, all they say, I see you, but do you really see you?
And it's all right to take advice or somebody talking. Let it sit like right around here. Take heed to it. But don't ever take advice from a nigga that ain't doing what you doing. You know what I mean? If they ain't ahead of you doing what you doing, if they just on the side somewhere and they come and yo, this is what you should do. You can hear it. You get 30 or 40 of them motherfuckers. It's like maybe you need to do that. But don't listen to that one motherfucker just trying to give you ideas and telling you to do shit. And this motherfucker ain't doing nothing in that field. That's dumb.
Who are you influenced by?
Influenced by?
Look, I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be real. I be getting the influence off of that should be bouncing off of each other to me. You know what I mean? Because he on the same page as me. I'm on the same page as him. What I'm not doing, he's doing. What he's not doing, I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't need him for me to make a move because I know it's a move for the team. And of course, I bring it back to him before we do it. But at the same time, we just be on the same page. And that be the influence, man, with both of us because we both got the same vision and we both know what it is that we're trying to do.
So with going in off of that, what roles do you play in the business? Because earlier, Lionel said he tried to cut the middleman out. So it's a lot of things that go into production and everything that y'all do. What roles do y'all play, and do you have any outside entities?
We play every role in this motherfucker.
From pressing up shirts to ordering the t-shirts to delivering the t-shirts to the person to going to the post office to deliver a t-shirt to checking Instagrams to finding the artists, even posting our content, running 4 or 5
editing
pages.
the video, because I was editing at first and it was me, and then I'm telling him like, yo, you can do this X, Y, and Z. Like, what? Yeah, go in there, do this, do that. And next thing you know, he's sending it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Some of that shit be killing me. Like, nope, it ain't.
I'm like, nah.
It's low. It's like, hey, yo.
So it's like to get it right because you can't sit there and yes him to death like, yo, that's all right. No, it's not. You know what I mean? Look, do it. Boom. That even come with making the shirts. I ain't make no shirt before. He ain't make no shirt before. But I gotta look good at it. And then turn around, he call me and be like, look, nah, you gotta. And I'll be in the middle of doing something else. And one minute it's like, you know what? Hold up. All right, go in there now. He like, God damn, nigga, you a shark.
Yeah, for real.
Next thing you know, he walking in the door. I'm like, damn, that shit hard. You know what I mean? Because he don't put it together. It's like, I need him to be just as strong as me. You know what I mean? So it ain't like, oh, I'm doing this, and it's like, nah, he don't know how to do that. Like, it ain't gonna work that way.
Feel they doing more work than the next.
Hell yeah, I want this shit to be equal around
the same equal parts, equal share, equal duties, and the whole.
I gotta ride up here, and he gotta ride down there.
So it's safe to say you don't need an army to start your business.
Exactly.
No,
you damn sure don't.
Do you need a quality control officer or something like that?
You know what I mean? Niggas talking about some, yo, I'm gonna be the bouncer. It's like, yo, we ain't there. Like, niggas show love. Ain't nobody doing nothing to us, man. And we a couple of niggas from the hood that, you know, like you see me, I be riding by myself all the time from this side to that side. But now you might see us together more. You know what I mean? Niggas that know us see us together all the time. But
and it's better. I always felt like it's better when they see us both together. even if they see one of us at a different time, it's always good because we always in uniform, we always representing. But when they see both of us together, that should just be stronger. So,
And you know what? Real quick, before you get that next question, I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, but people that be in business together, and then they start going head to head because a motherfucker getting a certain shine. It's like, yo, that's for the
Yeah, talk
team,
about it.
nigga. It's for
Talk
the
about it.
team. So when a motherfucker sitting up there saying this, that, we stepped into this bitch, and I'm like, yeah, because you're going to be the face of this shit. That nigga like, what, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
Word
Yeah,
up.
hell yeah. You know what I mean? It is
Word.
what it is. So that's one thing you ain't got to worry about, where it's though a motherfucker saying this, and I'm sitting over here like, that nigga ain't do that. I did that. We don't do that.
Mhm.
So it's like, it be like, yo, you edit that shit nice as hell. And I know I edited it. It's like, all right. You know what I mean? He liked the edit. So it's still a
Sometimes
compliment
I be like,
for the
"La did
fucking
that shit."
team.
Who edited y'all? La did that shit.
You know what I mean? Whatever
Or-
it is. So it's
And
like,
we don't
shit.
camera haul. We don't try to, like, if I see him throw some shit on, hold up, man.
You already see every time
get your
I'm
shit.
caught off
Hold up,
guard,
yo.
like,
Damn, bro. You put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? So I always give it up. We always give it up to each other, man. We don't try to hog the camera, try to outdo. It be some shit I know I gotta do. I don't step in his way. He don't step in my way.
Nope. And then another thing is, because this happened, and I talk about this to different people. He shot an idea to me. I'm over the phone. I didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about. And instead of dismissing it like, nah, man, nah, that ain't gonna work, I'm like, I don't get it. He like, yo, da, 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 da. I'm like, I don't get it. I said, I need you to paint that picture for me. Help me understand what you actually talking about, so I can see what you see.
And did I make you understand it?
Yeah,
Did
hell
I help
yeah.
you understand it?
I slapped you.
Did I help you understand? Like,
Nah, I got it. You know what I mean? And at that point, it was a great idea. So a lot of time you might be in there with your business partner, and just because you don't understand what he's saying, sit him down. I need you to make me understand, because you excited as hell coming in here. I want to be excited.
Paint the picture for you.
Instead of like, nah, man, that shit ain't gonna work because you don't get it.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that Project Vision was established 2022,
No.
business wise, legally,
Right.
Yeah.
business
Right.
wise.
Yeah. But I would say probably like 2013. It's songs that I come up here and be playing that I did, and he be looking like, "Hey, yo, you just recorded that?" And it's like, nah, this from 2015. Because he hear me saying Young Men from the Pro. He hear me saying that, and he like, nigga, you've been sitting on this shit for a long time.
There's videos that I've seen, and I go back to that shit now, and that shit in Project Vision. I'm like, I don't know why I ain't hear that shit before.
With shirt on my, go get it, shirt pressed up with railroad gut on the front, and on the back it just say, it ain't no 10, it's just Project Vision. And I'm like, yo, get the Project Vision in the back. Like all that, like you look at a lot of old stuff, it's been around. It's just now, like you said, in 2022.
Fully business
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
2022.
Yep.
And Bartawk is 2023.
No.
Bartawk
We
is
told you,
2022.
Yep.
Yeah.
September 2022.
So what can the audience or your viewers look forward to from Bartawk in the future?
In the future, you're gonna be able to get it on all streaming,
Platforms.
wherever you get your podcast from. You're gonna have YouTube lives while we actually doing it. So therefore you don't have to actually wait till when we release it, when we drop it. So if you was on a live, you got to catch it.
We looking to do Bartawk tours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We looking to have some.
We about to put the parties together.
Yeah, exactly. Some parties together. We even want to have some of the
like say
your favorite artists on Bartawk soon.
Oh yeah, that's coming real soon.
So yeah.
So Bartawk and Project Vision is one and the same, but also two separate projects.
No, Project Vision is the company.
Okay.
That's the mother.
So it's an umbrella.
Okay.
Bartawk falls under that. There's going to be more to come under that too.
Bartawk is a Project Vision baby.
Okay.
So if someone was interested in becoming a guest on your show, how would they go about it?
They can reach out through DMs, They know somebody that knows somebody. They
Yep.
see us. Holla at us. We
Yep.
talk to everybody. So whether
Yep.
you go in the DMs, it don't go unnoticed.
And all them DMs come to us. So we're the ones that's controlling the DMs, and we nothing really go unseen. We try to answer everything, like, you know, every comment, every suggestion when somebody, I think I got somebody that'd be dope for Bartawk, because we have had guests already that came up through somebody that put them on. So I mean, it just got to make sense. And people should have, I'm not saying you should have 100,000 followers, but you should have some type of social media presence to let us know what you're doing, so we can have stuff to grab from. And so when people do watch the show, they can go on and see that you really is active and serious about your craft or your business or whatever it is you might do.
Do you guys have certain days that you put your stuff out, or you just put your stuff out?
We just put it out.
You gotta. It's
We
a
just roll it
feeling.
out.
It's a feeling. You know what I mean? It's like timing is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we'll sit up there and we'll have one, and we're, you know, like we're gonna drop this on this episode right here. And that was just ahead of time. And then when that shit coming and drop, it was perfect. So that's one thing with anything we do, we don't rush it. It's like it's gonna happen. And when it happened, that was the right time, because every time we do something, it's just fucking perfect timing.
Right. Right. And we like to give artists, or whoever it is, our guests, I'm going to just say, I don't want to just say artists. We like to give our guests as much exposure as possible through our platform. So when we record, we do a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of behind the bar, I should say, a lot of conversations, talking. So all of that plays a part in the rollout for their week of their episode that is coming out. And we don't just post it in the stories. We post it on two or three Facebook pages. We post it on a YouTube page. We post it on, 4 Instagrams? We posted on 4, even our personal. We posted on 4 Instagrams, stories, reels, and walls on everything, and YouTube shorts. We post everything, and TikTok as well. We post them on TikTok as well. So we just try to give people the experience that they never had. You know what I mean? And it kind of helped them just fall back for the week or something like that. And we still continue to post after the episode is done. We still continue to post Bartawk jewels. We get jewels from an artist or whoever it is that's our guest. We get a little a jewel, something that people can live by. You feel me? And we had them say stuff, and you know,
it gotta feel good though, like for you to wake up and shit going crazy or tagged.
So since it's 2 men from the project,
Cut me off. Did she just cut me off?
I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
Hard.
She cut you off.
I did.
Yeah.
Since it's 2 men from the projects with a vision to better themselves, and I'm thinking that you also thinking community-wise as well. I remember last year you guys did, it was like a community event or something down at City Hall. Will y'all be making yourselves more shown at those type of events in the city when like back to school start?
Absolutely.
Coming in and different things like that?
We down there.
Absolutely.
We was up in there, and I had reached out to the person who actually put it together, because we was trying to donate, you know, to that, as well as, you know, get a little spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all about networking, man. Networking. So that's what we do. You see us out,
Yeah.
now tell me networking. Don't take it personal. I told one of my mans, because while we was down there at one of them events, he knew I was down there. He called me like, "Yo, come out. We backstage. Come out. I'm out here, bro." And I'm like, "Bro, like, I'm working. It's like everybody down here enjoying themselves, but we working." So that's what y'all need to understand. When you see us out, 9 out of 10 we working.
Or duffel bag.
Yeah.
Couple of street teams.
Merch.
We are. We
camera.
We our own street.
We our own street team. We look. You see these stickers, Bartawk stickers anywhere? That's us posting them shits up.
You know what? Promote us like we promote you.
Exactly. And we appreciate any and everybody who helped us get into a door. Anybody that ever said, you know what, y'all, come on, we got y'all. You know what I mean? We appreciate all that. We definitely appreciate all that.
Special shout out to Pop, aka Big Fella.
Salutes.
So question, when I've noticed that after you guys show your artists that came up, y'all do a live the next day. What time do y'all start those lives, and how do people, get to watch y'all rehash what went on at the interview?
That's usually on a Sunday after we drop the bars, because we drop the bars on a Saturday. So
Right.
Sunday after the bars, it'll be around 12-ish unless something going on. But the thing is
Like football, if it's football and all that, we gotta do it earlier because we can't compete with that right now.
It's like if you logged into the Instagram pages, which is Bartawk, that's bar_talk TAWK. You know what I mean? We'll put something up letting you know he's always going live, so he gonna go live and let you know, hey, I'm we gonna have the live up, and then yeah. So even before the bars and all that,
them
drop go
lives,
10 minutes.
Yeah, them lives be important. Even before every episode, I'll go on live. Well, of course, it's gonna drop at 10 o'clock. Each episode always drop at 10 o'clock, whether it's the episode or the bars. We drop them at 10 a.m.
Why you drop them at 10 a.m.?
Because we put 10 on everything. And I go on live at 9:50 just to hype the people up for the guests. And the reason we do that too is we want people before the bars. We want people to know who they watching. We want people to understand. We want people to hear the story of the guests that we sitting at the bar with. So that give you a better feel. It make you want to listen to them afterwards. Like, you know what I mean? Or prepare for the bars on Saturday. And then on Saturday at 9:50 a.m., I go on live again. And we set it as a premiere. Man, we just try to get...
So at that point,
we
when we dropping the interviews on a Wednesday and dropping the bars on a Saturday, that Sunday when we go live, that's your chance to interact and give your views on what you thought or a question you might ask. You want to ask the artist, because 9 out of 10 the artists be up there, even if they ain't up there at the time because they driving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can still ask them that question.
Yeah,
They're gonna respond. They're gonna answer.
Right. And even if the artist's not up there, we always up there. Me, Draz, live. We get a lot of feedback from the live, and it's just ending off the episode for that person. I think it's dope that people could watch them and we bridged a lot of gaps and brought a lot of people together. You got people talking about doing projects off of Bartawk, like doing real albums or songs that I heard this person, I ain't never know him, and now they done came up with a group off of Bartawk.
Word.
Off of Bart, yeah.
And I believe that's gonna be a hard body joint.
It is,
put it
them
together.
niggas is nice.
What about all three of them?
You know what I mean?
Y'all gonna get them all up here?
Oh,
if
for
they,
sure.
If they put that project together,
for sure.
They already done been up here.
For sure.
So, and
So yeah, they was even on the phone talking like, yo, and they like, oh nah, this is
I'm with that.
And that came off of Bartawk.
Oh, that's cool.
So if somebody wanted to buy a sweater, a hoodie, a shirt, a t-shirt, long sleeve tee, hat, skelly,
listen, jump on that DM. But we working on this website right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this website together, get a couple of pieces and throw them up there, so you'll be able to tap in and just go ahead and get that. But for right now, you can jump in the DMs, you know what I mean, comment, whatever. We see it all.
And we make them like to your sneakers. If you got a pair of sneakers, you don't feel like going shopping, come over to Bartawk.
Listen.
Come over to ProjectVizion.
Don't listen. When they do that going with your sneakers, that was in the beginning. That's custom now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Still,
that should take time out of the job. So we can do it.
Yeah.
Whatever you got going on, we can do it. But you're gonna pay a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It's custom. You know what I mean? Other than that, you're gonna get what's on the website.
Yes, sir. Any more questions?
No.
Thank you. It's been real.
It's been a great interview. I like y'all answers, y'all response.
I'm ready
I like
to keep
the way
going. I'm off the Amigos. Where we going next?
Y'all vibe off of each other.
Well, you gotta understand. Like he said, put 10 on everything. We was at in 10 Pampers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a vibe and it bounce off. That's why you see them old pictures go up when we was fucking in building 16.
Right.
young pictures. So, you know what I mean? It always been that vibe there. That been little bro. Like I got a couple of nephews and shit like that. That been little bro, because he always been right the fuck there on the scene. And always right there with me.
Y'all balance each other out.
Word. That's why for anybody, it's gonna be hard for somebody to come in and try to, because I know him, he know me. It ain't nothing to figure out. And like I said, we both on the same type of time. Same type of times we done fell asleep on this couch and woke right up the next morning and start filming videos and all that shit, pulling shirts and
that shit come.
All of that.
So basically, y'all is the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. This where it started at.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to do it every different way, but you know, people got things going on. And so one thing about us is I'm not gonna let nothing fall on me. Even though I don't feel like going, I don't feel like doing this. It just ain't the time. That mother called me, what's up? What we doing? Hey, fuck it, we doing it. Because I want him to say no. Like, you know what I mean? He say no, it's no. But I'm not going to be the one to say no. But we have been at an event, when I had an event going on, and we peeled out, and we saw, and we like, wow. So that's how I know it pays to be, you know, everywhere that you invited to, you got a backstage pass or something to walk through that door. There's a lot of opportunities back there. So if I'm sitting in the front and looking, it's like, what the fuck is going on back there? Oh, niggas is networking, polying.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is these people be up here. But when you start talking and whipping out shit and hitting them with shit, it be shit they don't know what the fuck going on. They're like, what the fuck is that? They're like, oh. And now the next event we walk in, they're like, oh, ProjectVizion. They don't even say our name, but we ain't got the same shit on, nothing. We got, you know, we always got ProjectVizion something on, but we walk in, they on the mic, ProjectVizion, like, oh shit.
Word up.
I never thought when I met him the first day that he was going to remember us like that. He remember us off the rip. And then they be like, go here, go home. It's like, damn, it's all that access.
Right.
But just imagine we were still sitting here talking about shit.
And not doing it.
Well, none of that shit being in play.
Word up.
So that's a part of having that vision. You have that vision, put your foot on the gas, and go. Word. You're going to have bumps and bruises. You're going to fuck up. You're going to be discouraged. You're going to have every feeling and emotion in the world. You're going to be scared. You're going to be confident. All that. Right. But as long as you push forward.
So it's safe to say if you put in 40 hours for the man.
Exactly.
You could put in any amount of hours for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have to. It's mandatory.
Hell yeah.
So you work for the man to come home and fall on the couch like I do sometimes. But you just got to make it up and get the shit done by that deadline.
Word.
Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew.
Word.
But you got to chew that motherfucker up and help somebody else chew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So to everybody that's supported and that's continuing to support what it is that we're doing, ProjectVizion, Bartawk. Yeah, man. See, I be wanting them to feel me, man. I don't be playing when I say that shit. That shit come from my head.
I think my rap
right
is probably numb as hell. Every time I do that shit go through here like. It don't even come out the left ear. That shit.
This shit carry. You got to carry this shit, man. I hear them that now they starting to trying to get it. They trying to say it like that now. Like, you feel me?
What they trying to say?
Bartawk!
Nah. What's the other shit they trying to say? Young man for the project with a vision, better circumstances. Building from the ground up, putting 10 on everything.
So help me God.
Putting that fly shit on and jumping in front of the
camera. God plans to make